So a quadratic expression is given by ax square plus bx plus c. Now, depending on the sign of this a, this graph is going to represent a parabola, either opening upwards or parabola opening downwards. So if a is greater than 0, then it is parabola opening upwards, and if a is less than 0, then it is parabola opening downwards. Now, in both the cases, this point is called as vertex of parabola. Now, vertex is given by minus b upon 2a and minus d upon 4a. Here also it is given by minus b upon 2a and minus d upon 4a. Another way to find vertex is by differentiating the function. So when a is greater than 0, it is parabola opening upwards, and when a is less than 0, it is parabola opening downwards. So we'll start with the case when a is greater than 0. Now suppose when a is greater than 0, so that means it's a parabola opening upwards. I'll take three separate cases. Case 1, when d is greater than 0. Case 2, when d is equal to 0. And case 3, when d is less than 0. So if a is greater than 0, it will be parabola opening upwards, and d is greater than 0 means it will have two real roots. So that means this graph will intersect x-axis at two distinct points, and these two distinct points will be roots of this equation. Now when d equals to 0, this graph will just touch the x-axis, and both the roots, they'll be equal, and this is the point of contact. And when d is less than 0, then graph will open upwards, but it won't have any real roots. So that means in this case, this graph will always lie above x-axis. Now in the same way, if a is less than 0, then again we have three separate cases: d greater than 0, d is equal to 0, and d is less than 0. So opening downwards and two real roots, alpha, beta. Opening downwards, two equal roots, so it touches the x-axis, alpha equals beta. And then third case, where it doesn't have any real roots, so then in that case, it will always lie below x-axis. Suppose, for example, I have to draw the graph of fx equals x square minus 3x and then plus 2. So if I can factorize it, I'll factorize it. So I'll write x minus 1, x minus 2. Now it's a quadratic equation with positive leading coefficient. So a is greater than 0, so it'll open upwards. Now it has two roots, x equals to 1 and x equals to 2. So it will intersect x-axis at 1 and 2. So vertex will be given by minus b upon 2a and minus d upon 4a. So if I have to draw this graph, the roots are 1 and 2. The vertex is at 3 by 2 and minus 1 by 4. And if I'll also write value at 0, value at 0 is what? Value at 0 is 2. So this is the graph of x square minus 3x plus 2. I'll take another one. Say for example, x equals 2x minus x square. Now in this case, a is less than 0. Roots are x equals to 0 and x equals to 2. Now vertex will be 1, 1. So if I have to draw this graph, now roots are 0 and 2. Now at 1, value is 1. So it is parabola opening downwards. So this is the graph of y equals 2x minus x square. Now, what about this one? fx is x square minus x plus 1. Now, in this case, a is greater than 0. But what's the value of d? Value of d is 1 minus 4, which is minus 3. So, d is less than 0. So, that means it will represent a parabola opening upwards, and it will not intersect x-axis. So, if I have to find its vertex will be, now the value of x is 1 by 2 and 3 by 4. So if I have to draw this parabola, so then this is 0. I'll take the vertex, so this is 1 by 2 and this is 3 by 4. And what is the value at 0? Value at 0 is 1. So I'll simply draw the parabola like so. This is how we draw graph of quadratic expressions.